Vampire Slayers? Just Chobot here with some monster killing tips for Castlevania Harmony of Despair. We're going to tell you how to take down all 6 bosses in the game, and believe me, some of these dudes are not easy. So say your prayers, check your weapons, and let's head to the castle. First of all, Harmony of Despair is really meant to be a multiplayer game. The more people you add, the easier it will get. While the strategies we're about to show you are designed for single player, just remember to call on your friends if you get really stuck. First up, we have Stage 1's boss, the Gurgoth. Despite his creepy name, he's pretty easy to avoid. You can duck all of his attacks except for the Death Beam and Belly Flop. During the fight, try to stay to the bottom left corner of the boss room and hug the left wall as the floor gets destroyed in order to reach your room with a bunch of goodies. The boss's weakness is his head, but you can also break his leg armor to do even more damage. He's really not that tough. Things get a little more interesting in Stage 2, and by interesting, we mean annoying. The Puppet Master has an unblockable attack that warps your character into an Iron Maiden. If you have fewer than 160 HP, it's a good chance you'll die. An easy way to avoid this is to use Alucard's Mist ability. When the boss places a mannequin in the Iron Maiden, wait an eighth of a second and then assume Mist form. If you have terrible timing, you can also just try to kill the mannequin before it goes into the Iron Maiden. Alucard should budget his MP to make sure you can pull off the Mist move, attack the boss's head when you can, but be sure to back off to deal with the pink dolls. Stage 3's boss is appropriately called Menace. He'll spit out infinite demon mouths to harass you, but one slide or double jump kill will take them out instantly. When the boss does his hand smash move, duck it where the background rock wall ends. Note that you can still attack his arm in this position, especially if you're Morris. When the boss jumps, stay back on the platform's left side and wait for him to land. And finally, when the boss kicks, go towards the right side of the platform and watch the boss's big red toenail. When it stops, jump up, pause a moment, and then jump again to avoid the kick. Strike at the heart with Morris's whip, spells, and Alucard's two-handed sword or Hellfire. Gotcha. Stage 4's boss is pretty easy. Shanoa's lightning spell comes in real handy here, but if you like Alucard, use your Mist move, sliding, and evasion to attack with a poison sword. Also, watch the small paintings the boss does to predict the next blood paint attack. And finally, you can slide away from the shower of blood and attack painted blood to destroy it. Hellfire! Stage 5's boss needs to solidify before you can hit him. Use Alucard or Morris and don't let him touch you. Death will also have a number of attacks that you can avoid. Slide under his chop, duck, and hit him. Double jump and mist over his sickle. Slide between his shield of red balls. When he throws 3 sickles, slide under the lowest and then jump the last one. And finally, when Death showers sickles at you, duck and use Alucard's shield to block. Finally, we have Dracula. Oh, Dracula. He has 3 forms to beat. The human form is easy. Just jump over, get behind him, and attack the head. If he teleports into a corner, double jump over him, and jump kick straight down to bounce on his head. The second form is a nasty beast. Stay by its forward leg and cut at its kneecaps. To avoid the Death Beam, slide under it or stay at the edge of the screen when the boss is far enough away. Finally, you have the demonic hands form. Keep your distance and use Shanoa's lightning. She is probably your best bet to beat this boss. If you use your other characters, you will need to carefully get in close and damage him with melee weapons. Slide under the hands, hit the body, and then back away. And with that, Dracula is dead once again. At least until the next Castlevania game. If you could only go after Edward in this game. Now that would be something. For more tips, tricks, and fangirl dreams, head on over to guides.ign.com. Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter @IGN. I'm Jessica Chobot, and we'll see you here next time on Strategize.